noticed anything odd with the Green Fairy? That guy with the one eye gives me the creeps.
Hi.
You wouldn't happen to be the courier of the Mojave? Ha! I thought so. Cough up, hotshot.
You don't look like much. You seem a little short for the legendary courier of the Mojave.
It don't matter, hotshot. The courier is the courier. What was it? You were betting 200?
Shit. This ain't fair.
You were the one who made the bet. Plus, you paid me first. I won't tell Mouse about this. You already owe him money.
There is no way this is the courier, man. I'm telling you. I have these special senses. I can feel it in me. No way in hell this is the courier.
Hey, I'm Hardcase, leader of Wolfpack. This asshole here is Hotshot. I'm telling you, this is the courier.
That ain't the courier.
Mind telling me why the hell you signed up for a tour here? Well, honestly, I'm not sure this is the type of adventure you want. The frontier is an unforgiving place. I see enough here to make most people crazy. Ignore me. You already have been through a lot more than these troopers here. How many came back alive after being shot in the head? If anyone is going to make it out of here alive, it's you, courier.
This dude is doggone crazy.
Well, my poor misguided friend here doesn't seem to believe you are the courier. I say you beat his high score in the shooting course to make him believe that you are the courier.
100 bottle caps on this asshole not beating my score. Warming up? There's no such thing as warming up, especially in the frontier. I'll bet 50 caps this punk can't beat my score. No, scratch that. Make it 100.
You don't even have a bottle cap. Hey, why don't you meet us at the shooting course? Maybe you can teach Hotshot to put his money where his mouth is. There you are. When you are ready to start the course, place the explosive charge on the door. We'll be observing up top. Any questions before you begin? You will be moving from room to room, neutralizing any enemies that pop out. You receive points for each target you hit, and bonus for headshots, but lose points for shooting good guys. You will also have to dodge flying projectiles, pressure plates, and fake grenades. This is timed, and you will receive a final score at the end of the... I followed General Blackthorne here. The NCR is too stupid to admit that they're incompetent in fighting against the Legion. I believe in Blackthorne, and I'm here to support him in any way that I can. If there was ever anyone who will lead us to victory, it's Blackthorne. I'm glad you are here, Courier. You will finally see how misguided the NCR and the Mojave are. With your help, we can finally push the Legion out of the frontier and make our way back to the Mojave. Yes, he is. He's a brilliant tactician who puts his men before him. We have absolutely no doubt that he will bring peace and stability back to the Mojave. In time, you will see what I mean. The frontier is an unforgiving place. We lost many here. We weren't prepared for this environment. But slowly, we adapted. We became smarter. The frontier has strengthened us. We are proud to call this place our home. It's not for everyone, but we've grown quite fond of this place. I bet you're already freezing your ass off, right? You better get used to it. This is pretty normal in the frontier. In fact, it can get much colder. Take heed out there. The Legion is the last thing you need to worry about. Be prepared for extreme weather conditions. Don't worry about him. He means well. This is just how he usually treats the new recruits. Once he sees you in battle, he'll come around and warm up to you. Between you and me, he got really excited when he saw you. It's not every day he gets to meet a legend for the Mojave. Go easy on him. He's still a kid. I hope you understand. We've all heard the stories about you. Whether you like it or not, people here look up to you. We need you to be every bit of that legend we heard stories about to push the Legion out of the frontier. I guess that will do. Thanks. We exiled ourselves to here. We had enough of the NCR using us as cannon fodder, and came here to avoid risking civil war from remaining in the Mojave. That would have inevitably led the Legion to take advantage of the fractured NCR and easily destroy us. At least here we can build up our resources without much threat of the NCR or Legion. Hard to say for sure, but our intel suggests that this is actually a large group of tribals and locals who have pledged allegiance to the Legion. These aren't the typical Legion you encounter back in the Mojave. They are better, well-equipped, and a lot more versed in the use of technology. In addition, the fact they have been living here in the frontier for decades shows how extremely resilient and tough they are. In short, they are extremely hard to kill. People who aren't part of any faction. A lot of troopers think they're just a group of murderers, thieves, and criminals. But I think the better term for them are survivors. They owe no allegiance to us or the Legion. I've met a few friendly scavs, but in all honesty, it's better to shoot first and ask questions later. I wouldn't trust any of them. Most of them are, but it seems like there's a few who didn't end up joining the Legion. Why? I don't know. Maybe to some of them, joining the Legion is not very appealing. However, the remaining scavs will continue to attack and harass us. When you are out there, keep your eyes peeled, as they often lurk in the ruins. Besides killing some of the legionary bastards, a lot of troopers head to the rec room to have a few drinks and relax. Some just immediately head straight for bed, while others prefer to duke it out in the boxing ring. To each their own, I guess. I see that you have noticed. We call it Combat Armor Mark IV. It's stronger, lighter than average combat armor. Even reinforced ones as well. That being said, it's only issued to special ops units. You are going to have to earn yours. As you can tell, we have limited resources here. Majority of the troopers are using the standard NCR gear. These special armors are usually limited to the elite soldiers who undertake dangerous and unique missions. At least you're starting to see how things are ran here. You're right. Earn your stripes, and then you will be given the Mark IV.
I have nothing to say to you.
Something else you want to ask?
You need to get away. The hunger, it's too strong. Must have flesh. Oh, the look on your face. You must have actually thought I was going to eat you. Sure you did. Anyway, I'm Freak Show. What do you need? It's pretty good as long as you're okay with side eyes and people occasionally trying to shoot you. Ghoul prejudice is a problem even in California. Most recruits can't tell the difference between me and a feral. Not that their drill sergeants even try and teach them the difference. Moving to a colder climate didn't make those prejudices go away either. Hell, if that ghoul called out there, it may have just made things worse. A few, but they mostly stay out of sight. The only one I can remember off the top of my head is Quartermaster Aaron, and he's all the way out at the Vanguard station. Funny story that. A bit long too, so I think I'll give you the short version. A long time ago, I was a merc, good one too, but I lost everything once I started drinking. During the Brotherhood War, I was at my lowest point, begging people for caps just so I could waste them on booze. One day I was too drunk to notice an evacuation order was being called and woke up in the middle of a battle. Most smoothskins would have just left me to die, but not Blackthorn. He made sure I got out, even kept me safe the whole time. The way he led his troops, it wasn't like anything I'd seen before. After that, I cleaned up my act, signed up for service and requested to work under Blackthorn. Been following his orders ever since. I skipped out the parts involving strip clubs and the Kraken. makes the story more concise. He's our leader and a great... Nah, that's a bit too much. A good man. Yeah, that's fair. Look, I don't have anything against the guy. I wouldn't be here without him. But he's not exactly a saint. He thinks that we're the only ones who can save the world. And when people don't agree with that, well, then you get another Bright Town or Snowblind Point. I just hope he learns this lesson before Junkfleet ends up as a hole in the ground. Oh, you don't know, do you? I'd rather not air out our dirty laundry more than I already have. If you want to know more about Bright Town, talk to Jackson. Poor guy was there when it happened. I think you're a bastard, like all smoothskins. Just kidding, you're great. If I had to loot anyone's corpse, I would choose yours in a heartbeat. Just having some fun. When you have a face like mine, you might as well use it for something. Like you wouldn't believe. A good sense of humor helps when your face is basically a rotted pumpkin. Me, friends with Courier 6. Who would have thought? It's because of my freakishly good looks, if you know what I mean. What? Oh no, it's not like that. There are a few bigots here, yeah, but I chose the name myself. It fits me. Later.
Something else you want to add? It was a valiant effort. Don't worry about it. Not many people can top Hotshot's score. Hell, after a few more tries, you may certainly end up beating his score.
Thank you for the catch, Legendary Courier. If you want to keep trying, be my guest. But you'll never beat my score.
One second. This is hard, Case. Yes. Roger that. Yes, sir. I just got word that you've been assigned to Corporal Henderson's squad. They want you to report to the command hangar immediately. You better hustle up. You will be briefed on the current situation here. I'll see you around. Good luck up there.
Yeah. See you later, asshole.
What do you need? I've got enough food to feed an army.
All right, boys and girls, welcome to the frontier. If there's such a thing as hell, this is it. Now, let's get to it. Your first mission is to place landmines on Burnside Bridge.
What? I signed up to fight the Legion.
I didn't say you could talk, Private. Setting up a good defensive perimeter is vital. The best offense is a good defense. With that street mind, the Legion should think twice about using it to attack us. And remember, we're not in the surrendering business. You let one go, he'll come back and kill your buddies. Your squad mates are your brothers and sisters here, and they matter more than those fuckers in red. Once you finish with that, report back to HQ for your next job. If you're worried this is a cakewalk, don't worry. Things are only going to get a whole lot harder from here on out. Corporal Henderson will be your CO for today. You're in his hands now. Good luck out there.
I am Corporal Henderson, and your sorry asses are mine today. Stick close to me, keep your heads down, and you'll be dandy. Our forces will be engaging the Legion at Bravo Point, so with any luck, we can plant the mines without being detected and be back in time for chow. Any questions? No. Good. Grab your gear. Meet at the rendezvous. Let's get this show on the road.
Not in the mood to talk right now.
Watch out. I have stuff to take care of. It's not talking to you, that's for sure.
I have nothing to say to you.
Something else you want to ask? Good luck.
Welcome to Burns Caravan of Wonders. Please stay a spell, and feel free to peruse our various wares. Guns, primarily, as well as various gun-adjacent paraphernalia, and don't wait to purchase one of our wonderful firearms. You never know when a bit of buckshot's gonna save your hide out there. No, I don't believe any of those fall within the category of guns or gun-adjacent products. Little old me grew up in NCR territory near the Boneyard. Got into trouble with Vince a lot as a kid. Those are some good memories. When he joined up, I decided to take this show on the road. Started my own caravan. Turns out I'm good at drawing a crowd. Then Vince went through his whole midlife crisis thing and jumped ship. Been traveling and keeping it breezy ever since. Oh, Vince? Me and him go way back. You could say that I'm the brains and he's the muscle. Really though, he's a good guy. Bit of a short temper, but the best armorer you'll find in the wasteland. NCR really did waste his skills. Not a bad battle buddy either. That shotgun of his is vicious. He did something to it. Piper will chew you up and spit you out. There is literally nothing I would hate more, but sure, why not? I do admit, some part of me finds them appealing. Hell, Vince used to be one, but I like to let him hang free, if you know what I'm saying. Much too restrictive for me. Also, their leader seems like kind of a jackass. Typical military type, rubs me the wrong way. While I do think that I have the legs necessary to wear a skirt, I also think slavery is bad. Still, they are absolutely loaded. Probably made more caps off of them than anyone else. Also, their leader seems like kind of a jackass. And, you know, the whole slavery thing. So, I'm not really a fan. Oh yeah, those guys are the best! Have you seen that sweet power armor? And the energy weapons? Not really down on the whole Holy Crusade thing, but I respect the hustle. But of course, here's what we have on hand.
Hey, can you take like 5 or 6 or 15 steps back from me? Thanks. All Burns' idea. Personally, I don't really want to freeze my nuts off in a snowy tundra. But there was some, stuff going on back home that I had to get away from. So it just kinda happened. And now I can finally wear some snow camo. Let's just say that I had some issues with my CO. Mostly because he was a dumb fuck who couldn't tell a flash hider from a shot glass. A man can only take so much fix the dark of these weapons before drills today, before you snap. I'm a damn good armorer. I'm better than that. So, I packed up my shit and went AWOL. NCR didn't have much for me anyway. I knew Burns back before I enlisted, so we met up after and came out here. Not like the NCR up here give a shit. And snow is so much easier to clean off than sand, you have no idea. I have had nightmares like this before. They're okay, I guess. I mean, I'm opposed to all types of authority, but at least they look the snazziest while bringing the heel down. They're tough sons of bitches, but I'm not exactly convinced their whole occupation is gonna work. It all screams poorly thought out. Kinda like the ones back in the Mojave, if I'm telling the truth. Same clowns, different circus. Yeah, fuck that. I stay outside when Burns heads to that big fuck-off castle of theirs. They can dress it up however they want, but when it comes down to it, they still suck, and I hate them. Nuanced my ass. Fat chance! Not like the Crusaders would even want me. It hasn't been the same since that one incident with the tarantulas. Besides all that, I don't really understand them. They're religious zealots who are just kind of chill letting in non-religious zealots? Sounds like a scam to me. Or maybe I just don't trust people who use ray guns. Really a toss-up. Me and Burns go way back. Grew up together in NCR territory. Started doing this whole caravan thing after I escaped. He's kind of a chuckle fuck, but he means well. Or if he doesn't, at least he's got some spirit. Just please do not play him in Caravan. He's terrible, and we're broke. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Just leave him in the pile. Oh, I hope not.
What is it? Oh, sorry, courier. I thought you were another scav trying to give something to the hanged man. Did you need anything? Jackson Bannon, that's my name. Most people on base call me Death, though, on account of how many people seem to die around me. I used to be a spotter for the 1st Brigade. Now, I just stand around here and deal with the scavs. I've been in the military most of my life, so it's hard to remember. I want to say New Reno? I'm not surprised you haven't heard of us. Most everyone keeps quiet since we were an elite unit, kind of like the Wolfpack, but they were still small news when we were around. There were 5 members, counting me. Joseph Drag was our sniper, and I was his spotter. Elliot Alderson handled tech, Kurtz was our heavy, and Parker Mace was the squad leader. In our prime, we killed at least 400 Legion, and even more Brotherhood. We were young, proud, and invincible. Then, Brighttown happened. Brighttown. God damn it, Brighttown was a mistake. All you need to know is that innocent people died, and we took the blame. After that, the brigade disbanded, and we all went our separate ways. And that's the 1st Brigade, warts and all. Kurtz is dead. Blew his head off as soon as we got back to the base. Elliot was put on psych leave. He's alive, but I don't visit. Joseph is gone. Walked out on us when his sister disappeared, probably hanging from some lamppost. Parker, well, I don't know where Parker is. You weren't there. It wasn't really an argument. I was just trying to explain to them that we aren't related to the Hanged Man. And that if they want to give him a gift, they should try to find him. A local legend. Folk hero's a better description. They say he defends the helpless, helps the people who can't help themselves, all without saying a word. At least, that's how the stories go. Maybe. A lot of people claim to have met him, so there's probably some basis in fact. Of course. They also say that Joshua Graham survived being burned alive and thrown off a cliff. There's a super mutant magician who can create death claws out of thin air. And that talking death claws are a thing. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Really? Well, shit. Was there just a really weird year that I missed? Really? Hands must be shaking worse than usual. There is something, actually. Parker, my old SO. He's missing. No one knows where he is, and after Brighttown happened, very few people even care. I'm worried about him, and if you were to look for him, I'd really appreciate it. Out of all of us, he took Brighttown the worst. If he was going to kill himself, it would be now. I don't know. If I knew, I'd be there. His room might have some clues. Thank you. I appreciate this. If you go to his room... It's fine. Thank you.
Sure? We'll get this?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Yes, what is it?
Excuse me? Do you know how many bags of salt it takes to see the ground? Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Esther. Wow, it's bitter out here today. How about we head to the White Rabbit for a few drinks to warm up? Don't worry about the caps, I'll buy. Promise I'll make it worth your while. You're a quick one, eh? Usually, I meet NCR horn dogs who can't count their balls and get the same number twice. Too many hits to the head, I suppose. I'm what you call an intercessor, part of a confraternity of covert agents. Bullets and bodies don't win wars. It's determining where to send both. Booze and the promise of pussy opens a lot of lips around here. Must be some really top-shelf shit they serve over at the White Rabbit Hole. They do make a hell of a vodka and tonic. So, let me get to the point. The war is taking a toll on my employers, the Crusaders, and we need some fresh blood. Forget any bullshit the missionaries sell you. Just go to the tower and the Crusader Warden will stop you. He's a bit on edge, so make sure you show him you're really interested. We've had some Legion shitheads try to slip in pretending they want to join. Let me see that Pip-Boy. And done. Now your Pip-Boy will home in on the tower until you reach it. Best of luck out there.
I heard intern John got yelled at again. I wonder what he did this time.
Keep your eyes peeled, we're out of the safe zone. You see something, say it. A second late is too late. Legion aren't the only ones lurking around these ruins.
Is it always this cold here?
If you think this is cold, you're gonna be in for a rough night. Blizzards spring up all the time. Last month we lost more men to storms than the Legion.
So, what's so special out here?
Well, aside from the usual assortment of mutated animals, you got the scavs.
Scavs?
Scavengers. No better than fiends or raiders. A few months back, we lost contact with Checkpoint 6, so me and my squad were sent to investigate. All we found were bodies. Butt fucking naked. That ain't the worst of it. They were all missing their legs. Took their fucking legs. Suddenly the scabs ambushed us, cut my CO down in seconds. It would have been the end of us all if it weren't for a wolf pack.
You got wolves?
Not quite, numbnuts. They're a squad of elite soldiers. They just dropped from out of nowhere and cleared the scabs out. Thick old soldiers like that dogs of war, but they're no dogs. They're wolves, prideful animals. Listen to me. Scabs ain't human no more. They're animals. Every single one of them. Don't you forget it.
think I saw something. Over there.
Speak of the devil. I don't think they've seen us yet. Osmo, Hopper, flank left. First shot's yours, 6. Make it fast.
Come get some!
What do we do with them?
You and 6, put them down. Get on with it. All right, let's get back to it. Move! damn it. This path is blocked. We'll need to find another way around it.
What the hell is that?
Fire is one of ours.
This is Armored Bear, reporting for duty.
Good to see you, Armored Bear, but try to be more careful next time. You nearly blew us up.
Not to worry. Just make sure everyone stays behind the tank and we'll clear a path.
All right, everyone, listen up. The tank will clear us a path to the bridge, but we need to defend it from ambushes. Don't worry about small arms fire. Can't penetrate the armor on this beast, but anti-tank weapons will. Watch out for any enemies armed with tank busters. They need to be neutralized before they even get a shot off. If this tank is destroyed, the mission fails. Now let's move out.
field repairs.
Here, take this thermic lance. Help repair the tank. We'll provide cover. Hurry. Here, take this thermic lamp.
from here on out. Returning to base for refueling and repairs.
It was a pleasure serving with you, Armored Bear.
The pleasure was mine. Keep safe.
Will do. HQ, Henderson. We've got a problem here. Reached the checkpoint, but no one's here to greet us. Understood, sir. Proceeding to objective.
Where the hell is everybody?
I don't know. Come on, let's plant these mines and go.
You think this was the scavs? Wait. Did you hear that?
Friendly's coming out.
Soldier?
Private Jameson, sir.
Report, Private. Why isn't anyone at their post?
We don't know, sir. We were out on patrol and found the post abandoned when we returned. We thought it might be a trap, so we hid and waited for reinforcements.
Who's your CO?
Lieutenant Cromwell, but he disappeared along with everyone else at the post.
Why wasn't any of this radioed in?
Our communications were severed, sir. We couldn't get in contact with anyone.
Something doesn't add up here.
What are you getting at, Hopper?
There are no signs of combat. Looks like they just up and deserted the outpost.
And we'll make sure they're court-martialed if they're found.
Maybe we should investigate to find out what happened.
We don't have time for that. Our mission is just to plant these mines and get out of here. Now everyone on me. Let's move.
Do you need a minute, sir?
Shut up. Let's start planting those mines and get the hell out of here. Jameson, Hopper, you guys get the middle of the bridge. Upham, you're with me. Keep your head low. Let's do this quietly.
My mine isn't setting up properly. Huh?
Wait just a moment. What do we have here? Could it really be the courier from the Mojave? You're a long way from home, courier.
Ha! Much more pathetic than I imagined. Let's finish him off.
Not just yet. It's not every day you get to kill a legend. Let's have some fun first.
Yes, suffer.
Left or right?
Now that I have your attention, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you answer them, your death will be swift. If you don't answer me in a prompt manner, your death will be very slow and very painful. Why is the NCR here? Yes, I've heard about your exploits, Courier 6. I assure you, the pain you experienced at the hands of Mr. Benny is but a mere trifle compared to what I can do. Edmund, the hammer, please. I'm not like the typical wasteland reject courier. I learned to become a doctor when I was very young. Do you know why? It wasn't because I desired to heal the wastes of its afflictions, but because I wanted to cleanse them. Being a doctor means you know exactly where to apply pressure to induce the utmost pain. Pain the average human mind cannot comprehend. I have all week. I have all month. I have all year to extract whatever I can from you. How I do that is up to you. The NCR is after something. Is it... Perhaps I didn't make my position clear enough. I think a demonstration would do nicely. Thomas, bring him in.
Please don't kill me. Please, I got a kid. I don't know anything.
Whether or not you perish today depends entirely on your friend.
Well, shit. Please, just tell them what they want to hear.
I think you understand the importance of your next choice. Now, what is the NCR looking for? Well, I guess that makes the both of us.
What the fuck? No! My fucking arm!
Do you think this is a game? It is to you, isn't it? You think, because you're nice and comfy in that chair, that this doesn't matter to you. Let me tell you, this isn't a game. Your actions carry weight that you don't seem to understand. Our world is shaped by you and your choices. And right now, that man is writhing in pain, missing an arm because of the choice you made. No, I don't expect you to. I expect you to have base.
Fuck! Please! Make it stop! You bastard! You fucking asshole!
I know I said I had all day, but this is beginning to feel like a waste of time. So, I think I'll forgo the subtleties and just beat it out of you.
Sir, a message for you.
Can this wait? I'm a little busy right now.
It's from Tardius Stolus, sir. He says it's urgent.
Shame. I was just getting warmed up. Prep for crucifixion. And deal with that mess on the floor.
Let's go and see your trash. Break your legs so you can crawl to
Here is who defies Kaiser, who defies the Legion, who defies us.